Sloboda, does this redefine security? Let's begin with that, and then we'll get to other aspects of it.
Well, I mean, the obvious answer to that is that it should redefine security. We should have examined the way our governments enact policy and prioritize spending to consider such tragedy of the commons, shared global crises, such as viral pandemics, environmental damage with climate change, and so on long ago. But we haven't done that up till now, despite all the warnings, despite precursors such as SARS and MERS and the H1N1 swine flu originating out of the U.S. We've had precursors to this. The U.S., the Pentagon, has run repeated war games going back to Dark Winter in 2001, urban outbreak just 3 months before the coronavirus. So the Pentagon was wargaming, and what they discovered every time was the U.S. is not prepared for a pandemic of this scale. The U.S. health system, the U.S. security system is not prepared. Everyone knew this was coming, but they hadn't enacted the changes necessary in the prioritization of what security for our states and citizens really means. The priority is always put on other state actors or terrorism and not on such real threats that actually can threaten the lives of tens of thousands, if not millions, of our citizens around the world.
Mr. Sloboda, thank you so much for actually preparing the ground so nicely for this discussion. Let me hop over to Mr. Feingold. Now, Mr. Feingold, here's the thing. As Mr. Sloboda said, the warnings, Pentagon had been running war games. However, given the fact that we saw spikes in defense expenditure, especially during President Trump's presidency, why is it that money wasn't being allocated to this sort of threat?